Welcome to World Knowledge Channel. Excellencies everybody. Why is the world situation so tense? The life of each of us is very important. We need to see what is happening around us. Today, let's find out the problem together. Why is the world so stressed right now through this video? It has been 3 months since the Israel-Hamas conflict broke out, and fire still continues in the Gaza Strip. Conflicts are at risk of spreading when many new hotspots appear. Russian President Vladimir Putin on January 26 ordered the construction of a nuclear-powered icebreaker named Leningrad at the Baltic shipyard in St. Petersburg. The West supports long-range weapons technology for Kiev, Russia warns. The new ambassador raises expectations for improving US-China relations. Negotiations on the U.S. public debt ceiling have not made progress. Saudi Arabia set a historic mark in the aerospace industry. Tensions between many countries have escalated into military conflicts or diplomatic retaliation, parallel budget crises for refugees as well as the rise of extremist groups. The world has been experiencing new spirals of instability. We know this and have heard it before. In general, the world situation in recent years has continued to evolve rapidly, complexly and unpredictably. Peace, cooperation, and association for development are still major trends of the times but are facing serious challenges. Very stressful and shows no signs of stopping. Strategic competition between major countries continues to increase comprehensively. World economic decline. Non-traditional security and urgent global issues are increasingly difficult to deal with. The Ukrainian issue is becoming complex, difficult to control, and has a profound impact on the world situation. Unpredictable. In 2022, the world witnessed the most intense military conflict since the Cold War. Before the new year 2023, observers commented on 5 places where conflicts could explode this year if the international community does not prevent them effectively. And the 5 places at risk of major conflicts are countries like Ukraine, Taiwan, Greece and Turkey, Korean Peninsula, China and India. And here are some outstanding features of the current world situation. Do we know that the current world situation is created by many types of international actors? First of all, the 193 United Nations member countries are demonstrating their role and position in international life thanks to the principle of equality, one country, one vote, at this largest global forum. The permanent countries of the United Nations Security Council, P5, are USA, Russia, China, UK, France. The group of industrialized countries, G7, is USA, Germany, UK, France, Italy, Japan, Canada. The group of 20 emerging countries, G20, are of course the most important actors. Among them, big countries are still the dominant actors. The second type of subject is very rich and diverse international forces, including intergovernmental international organizations, international non-governmental organizations, global social movements, multinational, transnational corporations and other transnational entities. Intergovernmental international organizations are established from sovereign states, referred to as member states. The largest intergovernmental international organization is the United Nations, established in October 1945 with the purpose of maintaining peace and security in the world, developing friendly relations between peoples and conducting international cooperation between countries based on respect for the principle of equality and self-determination of peoples around the world. And the second thing to mention is that multipolar, multi-center situation. Although one pole, the former Soviet Union, disintegrated on its own, the other pole, the United States, did not thereby establish a unipolar situation. The world will not become the monopoly of the American superpower. 3. There have been a number of great powers that have risen to occupy high rankings. Meanwhile, America's power in some fields has declined. Its superpower status has declined relatively, and has even been challenged. Most prominent is China's incredible development after nearly 45 years of reform and opening up from 1978 to present. From an underdeveloped country, China has now become a large country, has risen to the position of the second economy in the world, and is the world's leading country in a number of key scientific and technological fields: 5G network, sensor equipment, artificial intelligence. Is the subject leading many century-old international integration programs, is a subject with unique and effective soft power. It's surprising for China's remarkable development, isn't it? About the World Bank, WB. According to the June 2023 Global Economic Outlook report, the World Bank believes that the global economy remains precarious in the context of the prolonged impact of overlapping negative shocks such as the COVID-19 pandemic and conflicts between Russia and Ukraine and tighter monetary policy to curb inflation. The driving forces for global economic recovery in the first months of 2023 are expected to decline in the final months of the year. This shows us that global economic activity in 2023 will slow down, reflecting a clear deceleration in developed economies. Global growth is forecast to reach 2.1% in 2023. Adjusted up 0.4 percentage points compared to the forecast in January 2023. However, the drag from tighter monetary policy is increasingly evident, especially in more interest rate-sensitive activities such as business and housing investment, including construction. Growth in developed economies is forecast to reach 0.7%. The overall growth rate in 2023 of developing economies and emerging markets is forecast to reach 4%. Hopefully our world will soon become more stable and peaceful in the future. If you find the video useful, please share to let more people know and subscribe to the channel. Like and have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thank you for your attention. Hello and see you in the next video.